Ho, ho, ho. Hi, La. Hi, Eric. Let me show you. I want to wipe my camera. My camera, because I was running, I think I kept smudging it. Yeah. And I put the park on. I usually just wipe it with like nail polish remover. I'm cleaning. I'm cleaning my dishes. I wanted to make some some food, some juice, but then I'm met with this like grizzly dishes right here. Let me deal with this. Yeah, everyone, just come, give me a thumbs up, like on the channel, please. Because I don't want to get an 8 to 5 job. Did I tell you my experience with the 8 to 5 job? I swear, this is not even a joke. I had a job and I was making 250 to 40 to 150K dollars. But I was working like 7 days a week, and I was feeling like I'm going crazy. I started getting burned out, and then I wanted my boss to give me a promotion so that I can at least become a manager. And it's not that I had not proven myself. I had proven myself. Because I had been managing 70 employees, sometimes more. And I was like, I deserve to be a manager in a short time. I've come to this place and have proven to you guys that, I am dedicated, I have a great work ethic, I can do shit. I had shown them that. But I had this one manager. She did not like me. Even though I had helped her, I was working as a recruiter, even though I had helped her fill like 60% of all her requisitions, I had filled them in record time. She still did not want to promote me. And we had a lot of different styles. She had her great styles. I would not say that she was, like, she had great styles. She could get new businesses and I could fill her business. But she wanted to keep me there. Because I was already like too tired. At some point I was too tired. I was managing like 70 employees, Monday through Friday. But she also still wanted me to do some of her work. She still wanted me to do some of her work if I wanted to be ready for the next job, which I get, like that's what some places do. But the problem is this, I'm working 7 days a week. And I don't have time to do your job and my job so that we can go to Disney World, Hi, Pabon. So, and then I thought, if I stay here, they will never promote me because they're just happy for me doing this busy work for them. And so that I can benefit, they were just promoting their friends and their, people who look like them. And I was like, you know what? Keep it. Shove it. I'm out of here. I will go find something else to do with my life. Whatever it is. But I just didn't feel like it was good making money for people who just want to exploit me and not help me at all. Something isn't right in my spirit. Yeah. I mean, there are trade-offs, right? When you're working for yourself, you don't make as much money sometimes because you're starting your own thing. But there's a price for everything, right? In life. Hi, Ollie. In life there's a price for everything. The only thing is, here that, oh my God, it's such a toxic work environment. All they care of, they didn't care about mental health. They pretended to care about mental health, but they really didn't care. Hi, Ollie. I'm doing good. I'm trying to keep up appearances in this place, just doing some cleaning. Cleaning up this house. You know one thing I don't have a lot of people have dishwashers. I don't have a dishwasher. So that's one of the things I regret, because dishwashers, I think they make you kind of keep the house clean, but for me I get overwhelmed. It gets too dirty too quickly. Too dirty too quickly. So what are you guys doing at home? Let me tell you the secret. What I learned in business, that most people, like if you see advertisements, they are exploiting your emotions. Look at every advert on YouTube or on your TV, Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, I don't know, whatever you watch. Advertisements are exploiting. They're exploitative. You gotta be careful when they're exploiting you. It's not a joke, but people are being exploited to eat junk by advertisements. People are being exploited, to take medications they don't need by advertisements, because they send subliminal messages to the subconscious mind. You gotta be careful with advertising. Whenever I wash my dishes, I dry them. And I put them away because I don't want dishes lying around. It's nice to have like clean counters that are not really fun. Because that's what I do in the spring. I like to pluck some wildflowers. I've been watching, there's a lot of drama going on YouTube now. If you're getting dating advice from YouTube, stop. YouTube's dating advice is the worst. Okay, probably not as bad as TikTok. Because TikTok people say racist calling somebody a chocolate princess. I'm a princess. And I'm chocolate. I got no problems with that. I got no problems with that. I think Lee is kind of spot on about me right there. I don't know how you realize those two traits go together. I'm definitely a princess. And I love the chocolate. I had one time I had a neighbor tell me to bleach my skin. Because I live in a white neighborhood, we probably thought I was dying for acceptance and approval of white people in the neighborhood. Nope. I don't care. I don't care for their approval or acceptance. All I care for people in the world is to say I'm a business. I do something. I have been wanting to do this. So I have get some seeds. Get some pumpkin seeds. These are pumpkin seeds. They are really good for, I think, magnesium. Pumpkin seeds are good for magnesium, and magnesium is good for calm. Magnesium helps you with a calm mind. So if you want to have the superpower of being calm, take lots of pumpkin seeds. It's gonna help you. It's gonna help you. It's gonna help you stay calm. It's gonna help you. These are sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds are also very good. They got a lot of oils. You mix them in one box. I've got magnesium, sunflower. This is the kind of stuff that we take with yogurt in the morning instead of cereal, because nuts are better than cereal in the morning. They give you more potent energy, and they will not raise your blood sugar like the way cereal does. So that's the tip if you want to live longer. Yeah, they're very good. They're very good. Pumpkin seeds in the house. Woo, 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 woo. Do not do that. Then I have I think these are the walnuts. This one's what do you call these ones? See how they look? You see how they look like the brain? I think nature wants to tell us a message about health. Like this looks like the brain. Let me show you. Okay. You might think I'm crazy, but this is the human brain, right? And this is the walnut. It's like nature is trying to tell us, look, they look alike. It's a see if nature is trying to talk to us and tell us secrets like this is good for your brain. Honey, listen to nature. Nature has a very direct communication system. It doesn't even like kind of make us guess. It's like match this, it looks like your brain. And this, I think these have like omega-3 fat in them. And they are good for the brain. Good. So now you got the superpower. Then you mix it up. Mix it up. I'll probably add some raisins. Now this is good for with yogurt in the morning. You put them in a bowl like this, add some yogurt. This is the best breakfast you can have. You start your morning like a pro. Before you go to work, Slim, you started eating pumpkin seeds. They're really good. You know, so get a jar like this, put your nuts there, and get yogurt. At least you got breakfast covered. That's really good. So, that's done for the morning, and then I am so excited to make some juice now. Because I love juicing. I just started juicing and I'm falling in love with it because it's just so easy to just eat healthy stuff. So I'll just prepare my table and start preparing some juice, some easy juice. As much as I love cleaning, it can be difficult. It can be noisy too. So, here's my deal. Here's my deal today. I'll prepare this for juicing, I got greens, I got this. Oopsie, oh my camera, man. My greens go. So I got some things that I need to use. See my camera moving. So we're gonna do some prepping because we have to prep stuff before you juice them. But so before I juice them, let me make my tea. Because girls and tea. You know I'm a Kenyan girl. You know I'll be taking some tea. You know that I must be drinking some tea. I mean, I don't like milk and cream and all that shit. Trust me, this is one, I think the whole of this year, this is the first packet of milk that I have bought. Because, black people, we're not like Europeans. Europeans can digest milk, cheese. They've been doing this shit for years. They are good. For them, it's so easy. I envy that. But for us, we kind of bloat with milk and all of that. Hi, Pobo. That's why we're not very good with. And don't laugh at my pants, because sometimes I put things on the stove and I forget, and when I come back, my pants are black. Let me tell you, that's one thing you can ask even my sister that I have always done forever. I thought for some time I wasn't cut out for being a homemaker. I just wanted to be like that girl who goes to school, gets a job, gets educated. I never wanted to be that girl that's at home, like doing homely things. And I did that. I got a job, I went to school, I studied, got my master's, did all that. And then just going to work every morning just felt like a burden. I know it works for some people, but man, it's a huge world. I like that song that says, the world's so wide that you build your own paradise. That's one reason why I cover you sleeping far. There's a reason why, you can build your own life in this gigantic universe. That sometimes we feel like we have no control over our destinies, but we do have some control about our destiny. And that's kind of like the life that I choose. I'm not going to say that I have money and all stuff, like to do everything that I want. I wish. But that's the reason why I started my channel. Maybe I'll get that YouTube money and just start controlling my destiny, so that I'm able to travel and do the things that I want. It's a journey because I'm not like a blogger. You can tell, like, sometimes I'm just putting my camera around, dude. But, so I want to put you guys over there at the front. Ooh. I'm going to move my camera. That's a nice view though. So, I'm trying to move my camera. You probably... Why are eggs so expensive? See, somebody said we can eat powdered eggs. Like, maybe we can start eating powdered eggs at this point. I don't care for eggs now. Just don't buy them. Just don't buy them. Eat the way I'm going to show you how to eat. I'll show you how to eat. Like, get some nuts. Nuts are really good. They are a good source of protein. And you see, I'm going to... This is like my thing right here. I have all these fruits. I'm going to juice this. I'm going to make some juice, some green juice. And this, I'm not saying you become vegetarian. I'm not vegetarian at all. But you kind of figure out eggs are expensive. Now what else are you going to eat? You can eat nuts. Fuck Donald Trump. Oh my God, this is why you should always wash. Look at that. There's a bug right there on my greens. And I want to make a smoothie. You always have to wash your greens because bugs are there. gonna have to always kind of like, you know, like, ooh, oh, you didn't see that? My teeth, almost, my teeth. See, I made some tea. I made some tea with tea masala. It's so good. It's so good. Oh. Now let me make some. Let me pour my tea with this from this wicked mug. Oh. Now what do we do here? It's preparation time. So I don't think I'll make all the juice with all the greens because this is a lot of greens. I can leave some for tomorrow. I can make the greens this week. This. In the kitchen. In the fridge. So I have like there's what do you call it? These red ones. Okay, anyway, the green part of it is also very good for making juices and it's rich with magnesium. And I should have done this like last week, like taken all the greens out and take these ones out. So these ones are going to be juiced. Wow, and I went walking because I needed some vitamin D. Okay, so now, okay, the problem with my place, I don't have a lot of dishes. I probably just have stuff. Okay, now, this one needs to be clean. Uh-oh. This one's got the chlorine. You don't want to juice plants that you haven't washed. It just will be so bad for you. Okay, those ones are good for those ones are good. So what I really want to do is prepare this. Anyway, so the juicer that I had is kind of, it has a very small opening at the top. So I have to cut smaller pieces of pineapple so that I can, make juicing easy. All this will be juiced. It won't be juice or expensive on the front. Fruits, I've noticed fruits are actually cheaper. Fruits and veggies, they are cheaper than buying food. You have got to live a life. So good. Definitely delicious. These are going to make good food. So we got our greens, we got our pineapple. So, the things that we can prepare, these ones are these ones are easy to get out. Because I think this one will be so easy to juice. Because, we don't need much. And I like to put every juice in like a different juice box. That way, when I'm just taking it, I'm just mixing the flavors that I want. Yeah, these ones too. These ones are going to be good. I just can't wait to see the taste of this ones because I mean it's very solid. All of this. What I like about when you juice veggies and fruits is the vitamins go straight they're easily absorbable by the body. Because you know how tiresome it is for the body to absorb food, to break it down, and then to get what is good, and then you just give it like something that's just so easy to digest that it just tastes like, what? I'm not just be able to digest it. So just clean these ones. Everything, I clean everything. I clean everything. Stop it, Pablo. Pablo, this is a Christian channel. Got it? This is a Christian channel. I'm a Christian. Careful. Next thing I'm going to do is prepare carrots. I love carrot juice. I don't know about you, but carrot juice Carrot juice is my best juice. And I hear that when you take good carrot juice, it gives you the orange undertone on your skin that makes you glow. So actually carrot juice is good for glowing. So I think with carrots, I'm just going to wash them first. Because you know how carrots be like. Carrots be like, wait a minute. I got bugs. Okay, so, you wash this. Wash them. Okay, there. Okay, and we got carrots. Let me wash this, please. After the pineapple. After the pineapple. Again, I don't trust all of these things. But, okay, so carrots, you need to have them. The thing is, when I bought my juicer, I like this juicer, but in hindsight, I could have bought a juicer with a bigger mouth and a base. That way that I don't have to do a lot of like cutting the veggies into tiny pieces. It's manual labor. I don't like manual labor. I'm a chocolate princess, like we said. I'm a chocolate princess. I got like a billion of these carrots. Cutting carrots is boring. I'm even wondering why I committed to this business of carrot juice. So I think this is all I'm going to commit to. That would give me enough carrot juice for today. Enough. Okay, my favorite juice is lemon juice. Lemon juice is much easier to prepare, and you can make lemonade. That's why of all ingredients, I've got lemons are the most ones that I go for. gotta love lemons. These are very good with vitamin C. Lemons are really good for immune, for your fighting diseases and keeping healthy. If you wake up in the morning and you have lemon juice, you are good. Two lemons and a half. That will be good. Give me some good juice. And remember, lemons, even if they are made of acid, they make the body alkaline. And because the body has to counter the acids to become alkaline. And if you have alkalinity, you can fight off cancer cells, because you know cancer cells like acidity. But lemons, they make the body alkaline because the body has to make the counter the lemon. That's how you kill cancer cells. Starve them of the acidity by just eating lemons. With the mug, I love it. Keep healthy, keep fit. Oh my goodness. Let's get to the old open. Okay, now my favorite juice. I know I have like a billion favorite juices, but some of you guys know Shine. Let me poke you. If you threaten me again, Pablo, be careful. I'm a murderous woman. I'm a murderous bitch. But this tangerine juice, tangerines have the best juice. Oh my goodness. So, I think I can take half of them. Make half of them tomorrow. That's it. I'm going to take a few more, and then because I know I'll probably end up eating some tangerines. Just eating them because I'm a tangerine monster. I'm a tangerine monster. Okay, at this time, I'm just using anything that I can to just get rid of this thing. This is the biggest thing. I need those lemon juices that peel off the skin, so you don't have to do any of these things. I used to feel bad that I didn't know how to cook, but as I grew older, I realized it's not about learning how to cook. It's actually really learning about how to get nutrients into your body. You can cook all day, but you're probably killing your nutrients and the body's not absorbing them. So it's not about cooking. The point of eating is not the taste of the food, it's to get nutrients into the body. And sometimes with cooking is nice because you end up sometimes feeling some things that could make you sick, especially like meat. Cooking is good because you can feel off some things. But also, it can also kill off nutrients, which is probably worse. Like, because you can end up eating and still be starved if your body is not absorbing the nutrients that it needs. That's why this seems good, because it breaks down the nutrients into very small things, and you can pass through your mouth so that they can mix with the salivary juices. Because when we salivate for food, we are preparing the enzymes in the saliva to break down the food. So even when you're preparing food like this, seeing these juices, you're probably salivating because you're watching some fruits, right? And these fruits are like, these are dense with nutrients. And when I break down them into juice, the juice get absorbed by the body. The body does not have to work so hard to absorb these nutrients. It's not like when you eat pasta and the body has to break down that pasta. It takes more, it just even feels heavy in the stomach. Juicy, you don't feel that way, and you get more nutrients absorbed into your bloodstream, which is the end game. The end game is to be strong and healthy. Wonder how these like tiny people who just get end up in. Geez, I almost caught myself. I'm not going to use the knife problem. Hold on a second. My body's really slow. Charging. Wow. Towards me is as much as seems easy. I don't want to get up hot at all. Nobody wants to fight thoughts. One thing I should make some noodles and some beef stuff. I probably can make that later. I think that's just easier. tangerine juice, and you want to choose fresh tangerine juice. The best. And you're eating your rainbow, different colors of the rainbow. That's health. Then we have the cucumber. Some people call it cucumber. Whatever you call it, it doesn't matter. Things have different names all over the world. It never really matters as long as you know what it's good for. Maybe the skin is also good. Okay. We've done some damage here. We did some damage. We did some damage. We did some damage over here. I feel so happy today for some reason. I'm in high spirits. I think it's because I started off by going outside and getting some vitamin D. And vitamin D is good for mood. So I got my fix. Okay. These ones are done. So the next thing is to get rid of these. Okay, so I'm hoping that with time I'll get something to turn the compost into something I can recycle. Yeah, I got to get my jars ready for some juice. Mason jars. I usually put my juice in mason jars. Maybe this is something old school, yeah. That's what I do. So I'm like, I got my carrot. Then pineapple. Then I'll have my tangerine. And then I'll have some lemons, some cucumber. And then I make one. I have this morning. I'm about to start juicing. So we got the juice on there. We got to get the juice out going. And I need to move my camera. Stuff around here be tricky. got this juicer here. That's the juicer. And I need to fix it up. It's, every time you use it, this juicer, every time I use it, I have to kind of wash it. So every time I want to use it, I have to fix it up again. Because that's the deal. Using this juicer, it needs to be clean all the time. Otherwise, things can get really diarrhea. Let's begin. Okay, I'll begin with the easy ones because these are carrots. They're not that easy. So, begin with the easy ones. You see the juice coming through. Okay, I just saw juice coming through here. I think, see nothing happening? Right there should be like, this thing. See, it looks like poop when it's coming out. That little, it looks like a little, like some poop when it's juicing it out. It's super cool. Camera, it's super cool. I love this. It's yummy. You see how much juice these little things tangerines have? A lot of juice. It's so cool. This is also good for, like elderly parents because like, how older people, they are not able to digest food. Slim, love. I hope you enjoy your job and fun time at work. I'll see you tomorrow. You can, I honestly think that you can get orange, like an orange glow from eating orange like fruits and veggies like carrots and yeah. Let's see, maybe it'll fit here. Pretty much cute, right? Then I'll just start here. Ooh, look at all that juice. Ooh, so yummy. Mmm. So nice, right? All this juice. 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 I'll do carrot juice. No, I can do something else. Carrot juice kind of down a little bit. That's enough. Bring this out a little bit. We're going to do pineapple juice. Woo. You know, I have to cut like small pieces, otherwise it will not go. So that's why I was saying, like, even if you get a juicer with a big mouth, with a bigger mouth, it probably will be more efficient. Then you don't have to do all the cutting that I just did with the veggies. And then summer is coming, so if you get yourself a juicer by summer, you'll get a lot of refreshments. Yeah, right, baby. You can do that. All this is pineapple juice. And yeah, pineapple juice makes you smell good. I don't know. I don't know how true that is. But I know pineapple helps with wound healing. So if you have a wound and you want to heal, get pineapple juice. It's really helpful. All these things, like these little ones, I put them in my vegetable, in my succulent garden outside to fertilize the soil, because I'm like, it's all my stuff. Like it's really well ground to the, it can fertilize the soil. That's why I just kind of grow it into the vegetable garden outside to fertilize the soil. There, you have pineapple juice. It's pretty cool. I take this, pour it out. I got some pineapple. It has the carrot undertone because the juicer had some carrots in the flour. So that's a whole pineapple. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's do these little things here. There is. This will be easier. See, sometimes it jams. I don't know what's jamming it. Because it has a small mouth, you know. But it's still a good blender. You know, it wasn't $100. I think it was less than $100. I guess, I hope. You see, it's kind of jamming right now. I think I put too much of it. Yeah, sometimes it jams. I've got a lot going. You have to see that all of this. These are so full of juice. Whoa. And the problem with them is like, I don't see a lot of like things coming out of them. A lot of like the little look like things looking looks like poop. It's really cool. Like, I don't have. Okay, so I think the juicer is calm. Something's not happening. See how it's kind of like there's a lot of stuff here? I think it's clogged. But it's working, but I think it's clogged. So I'm probably gonna let me switch it off for a moment and then let's see got some bees. We got a lot of bees going on. But I think it's jammed. So like sometimes it's kinda hard. I need to open this shit. See how clogged it is? I think it was clogged. And all this stuff not going through. See, that's why I think the juice one, if you get one with a bigger mouth, it might actually help you better. This can get called easily. But it's not easy because I can still wash it, but I can still kind of like unclog it. But sometimes it's just getting clogged for like a minute. Oops. Let's see how we can do it. I just kind of try to put everything back now. This one also it looks like a little pot, like it's stuck. Just saying. Okay, now it's out. Back to business. Let me wash this out really quick. We got our cook bag. Now let's juice. See, it's going much faster now. I know, it started working. Okay, well that's done. So we got our berries. The berries were black, they were red and green, and look at how the juice came out, like really red and green. Oh wow, that is sweet. It is sweet, but it also feels like it's sweet, but it's watery too. So it's good for hydration. Who does so berries, right? Cool. I'm excited. Now let's do some green juice. I think we deserve some green juice about right now. So I got these greens from the market. We got some greens. You know, greens are very good for vitamin B's. And B vitamins are what give you energy. you hear the sound, I think the machine is having a little bit of a difficult time because, kind of having to take all this. So, this green is like red and green. It's bleeding. It comes out like poo, like real poo. It looks like little balls of poo. So I feel like this is what the body is doing with our veggies. That's why it has like raffages when we go to the bathroom. And when you create juice, it's like the body doesn't have to do all this now because you already have juice. It doesn't have to, your gut doesn't have to work so hard to push everything out of your system. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe the body needs to push things out of the system, especially for women, so that they can prepare giving birth by just having regular motions of pushing things out of the system. But green juice is very good for B vitamins. If you're feeling tired and fatigued or you're feeling like pains moving through your body, sometimes it's because you're... Oh my God! It jammed! Oh! Jesus. Okay, I'm having problems with these things. It's going down. The fresher your veggies are, the easier it's also to blend. Kind of tired. Oh, I'm kind of tired. Don't worry about my food. That's why we are working so hard to get this out. It's harder. So it's harder with veggies. It's even harder with carrots. And carrot juice is my favorite juice. This green juice will end up looking red because I had some beetroot, some leaves from the beetroot that are red. And beetroot is very good for magnesium as well and helping with the heart. So that's pretty cool. gets all the vitamins and nutrients it needs, it doesn't need to make you feel tired or hungry. But if the body doesn't get what it needs, it makes you feel miserable so that you can go get it what it needs. It's survival. The body has to make you feel sad and terrible and tired and worn out until you give it nutrition. It's the game. That's the game. That's the game our body is always playing. It takes away the dopamine if you don't feed it until you get it nutrition. So when you learn how to properly get nutrition, your body naturally makes you feel rewarded and good. So if you want to feel good, start eating these ugly looking veggies that have a lot of vitamins, and the body will make you feel happy. It will reward you. So I got my green juice right there. That is carrot juice. Okay. Before I do this last batch of carrot juice, I'll do lemon juice because lemons are God. I don't know what's better. I don't know what's better between lemons and avocados. Oops, when it comes to like the fruit that is so good for the human body, and avocados have a lot of benefits. I call them the God fruits. But I have a cat and see what's goes inside my cat. I'll tell you. Just these people. And clean out this. You get some lemons. Every juice will be better if you're learning to juice, like lemons are your friends. Juices are so much better with lemons. I have this cat over here, that little cat, and if it gets lemon juice, it's so trendy. Let's do this. Juice it up! That lemon just came out so good. Let me show you. The lemons just came out so good. So let's put lemon juice right here. You see the nice now? It's not too much. The thing is, it doesn't look like lemon juice because I have like other fruits that have been there, but this is potent with lemons. If I want to make lemon tea, I can put some of this. It still be good. Then I'll have some cucumber. I love cucumbers. Putting cucumber with what do you call it? This cucumber are too big. If you have cucumber, I'm going to cut these cucumbers right here. Okay, this might be dangerous. I don't want to lose my legs, my hands. Because of putting a stunt. I know better. I'm older and wiser. Yeah, this blender, you really have to cut things into small pieces. That's my only like down thing about this blender, this juicer. It's like everything has to be cut into small pieces, otherwise it's going to jam. Some I don't like. I'm trying to get a good angle for this. Well, it kind of is what it is. My kitchen being the mess, like not too much space. Okay. I mean, I'm surprised that I got a whole cucumber and I got a lot of juice from it because cucumbers are really all water. Wow, this is why you should eat cucumbers. Look at the cucumber, the poop from the cucumber is still very watery. So it means even if you're eating cucumbers, you're really getting a good deal. Like things are moving along the gut system appropriately. Now, this is just one cucumber. Look at all the juice that I got from that cucumber. That is a lot. So, that's as much juice from the cucumber. Pretty nice. It's really decent. That's really good. Cucumber juice. Look at it. All of it. On the floor. It just slipped from my fingers. Oh goodness, look at it. All this mess. Oh, but I got other juices. I got all those. This is all I have left. That's all I have left. Well, life happens in seconds. Tell you what. You see, Rachel? Well, like that I lost some of the juice, but, you know, yeah, what's the reason how I'm getting a heart attack? Going to cut this very tiny ones because I don't want this thing to jam on me like a million times. This is the last of it. Getting our carrot juice. Very fast and tiny ones. So, you know, the quicker you give the body the nutrition that it needs, the happier you're going to feel. That's why I feel sad for people who like eating lots of burgers, pizza, tacos, because bread tastes good, and I like the taste of bread. But the truth is, bread is not nutritious. It doesn't have nutrients that the body needs to work its magic. So that's why even when you eat bread, you don't feel better. You don't feel good because bread has no nutrients. It doesn't have what the body wants. That's you can't argue with not nature. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, oops. Oh my gosh, I'm reading a lot of thoughts. Now I think I have plenty to start. The blender going. Is it going? Yeah, I noticed with this blender, like, the pieces have to be really tiny. It's just the way that the blender is, the juicer. If you don't have tiny pieces, this juicer is going to be fine. Eric says, yeah, guys, do what Eric tells you to do because Eric is a very smart person. He's also very hot and intelligent. He tells you hit that button. Imagine it's like Tom, whatever. Who's the most handsome guy these days? I don't even know. I want to show you. What's the best movie that you're watching? Yesterday I was watching Vince McMahon on on Netflix, and oh my gosh, let me tell you, you have to be afraid of somebody. Be afraid of people like Vince McMahon. He was involved in so many sexual scandals. You know, he's a very interesting character because obviously he's very entertaining and he loves his work, which, you know, I always respect people who love what they do. But, you know, he didn't care if one of his most trusted men was molesting young boys. He did nothing about it. He had scandalous messages. Oh my goodness, you need to watch that Netflix series just to see those scandalous messages. I mean, I had to pause the thing to read those screenshots, and oh my goodness, the things that he was asking this woman to do for him. So Vince McMahon wanted to have sexual control over this woman called Janelle Grant, and she would force her to have sex with multiple other men. And yeah, and he's saying in his photos, like, I am the one who controls who does that to you or whatever. But he's like, you only get a 10-minute break, and then you come, and then you're gonna have like 3 guys at a time. He was doing this to this woman who was supposed to be his employee. I'm giving you juice here. Go watch that scandal, man. And then I was watching Becoming by Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama is a sweetheart. She will always be the kind of woman America needs. She is, like, people who aspire to be like Michelle Obama will get it right in life. They'll get it right. She's a wonderful woman. You can't take nothing from that woman. She is a respectable first lady. I mean, I don't even know a lot of first ladies, but on my time, I know Michelle Obama. Hillary also tried to do things. I can give her that. She didn't step back from her duty. She did things. Look at all this food from carrot. All the carrot food. I think this is how our food would look like in real life. From carrot. I think I'm crazy, but I'm not. I'm not crazy. Okay. Wow. It's pretty good. Oh wow, that blender is now on. We need a break. This is carrot juice. Carrot juice we can use. More juice you ever take. So here it is. All this carrot. This will make your skin glow. Carrot juice will make your skin glow. Wow, look at that. So, look at all the juices that we made today. So this is tangerine. This is, I don't know what this is like. This is cucumber, and the reason why the cucumber fell. Oh, so proud of this juice, but then it's really juice. This is green juice. I know it doesn't look like green, but it's green juice. This is pineapple juice. This is from the berries. And this is lemon juice. So with that, you see, the more you see different colors, the better. Like, because you want to eat different colors. You want to get vitamins from different looking veggies because they have more probiotics on them. Different. Anyway, we got our carrot juice. So now I could go wrong if I'm taking this. My body will not say that I don't have any things. My body will be like, oh, you gave me what I want. And the thing is, when you take it in juice form, it's easy to get absorbed into the bloodstream. So the vitamins just go there, and you will not be deficient, and you will not feel groggy, tired, and fatigued. So I like that. So what I do with this is my poop basket. I've always known that from the little agriculture that I have, I've always known that having putting this, it can create manure, like like it'll help with manure. I don't know who does that. Like somebody always like puts their trash can and like turn like I always like to put this into the soil. It helps the cycle of life back to earth, you know. Yeah. So to make it rot. Hi love. What we'll do is that the sound will become more nutritious over time for my plants. It's nice. You know, it may not seem like much, but it may not seem like much in the beginning, but think about it. If you do this every week, your plants every week are getting different nutrients. And the ones that were there last week, they're probably rotting. And then these ones come, and then over time you have like these dense, rich soil nutrients, you know, that make your plants love you. So you're not just doing this for yourself and your health, you're also helping your plants. Right? Pretty cool. So this is what I do. My group, they need water. Oops. That's how we do it. That's how we play the game of life. Yeah, that's how life be like. Wait a minute. It's so nice to feel the sun right now. The sun feels so good. I want to show you. Oh, now I have to clean. Life doesn't stop, right? It seems like life is always like from one way to another. So if you juice, the juicer needs to be cleaned almost immediately. This whole thing, because you want to use it next time, you don't want to die from this thing. I have problems opening this. Take it apart. Take it apart. There's a brush. I have this brush. This is the brush that I use. Everything here. is also full of like nutrients. So I like this kind of water to go to the plants outside. Yeah, you don't waste things. I planted some rose stalks, and I don't know. I'll probably those rose stalks will probably end up being roses. So I give them this beautiful water because it has nutrients in its water. You want to clean this immediately once you use it. Otherwise, things could turn deadly. You know, you don't want bacteria growing on you. So you gotta get clean. Hello, Pebble. Pebble, Pebble. Hi, love. What's going on? Where are you from? Mondays. You see, my Mondays are kind of serious business. Oh, look at how that clean. That got so clean. Look at that. It even says like something I was using to use. Yeah, with these juices, look at that how that looks like poop coming out. Literally like poop. Because it's gonna stop this way. You didn't come out. When you juice it, you want to clean this quickly. Like, you don't want this getting stuck and dry. It's a little hole. Then this water in the roses, rose water. I saw on Instagram that if I cut like rose stalks and I put them in like soil and I put water, that they'll go into roses. Seriously, I've been trying to do that, but my rose stalks, they're drying up, and I'm like, why would somebody give me that advice if it's not working? God. Yes, so this thing just fell. This thing just fell back into like dirty water. What now? Okay, get rid of this water. My goodness, the water be dirty. But so I noticed like my greens right here, they are kind of like I kind of like don't have water. The water that I use, just getting things done. Okay, okay, is like home life. Home life is beautiful. I used to want like to live in a corporate job. Home life is also beautiful. Even if it's just cleaning dishes and just do laundry. I have no problems. Let me move you right here. Kind of get on my stuff. My laundry is in my kitchen. They need water too. Life at home is cool. I like home life. Nothing wrong with home life. Just being at home, chilling, doing stuff, getting some sun. Hey, what's up? Okay. Oh, you want to put stuff there? Okay, no worries. Okay, thanks. Okay. And you got I wasn't dehydrated. Okay. See how I saved it? Very quick. It was about to fall. Slip through my fingers like that. Cucumber juice like this. I can't believe I lost my cucumber juice. I can't believe it. My cucumber juice all went down. Like it meant nothing that we've been doing this. I also like to dry things, like when I clean them. Just blend down. It's just so I'm going to leave it. you want to remake the smoothies and stuff, it's gotta be done. It's gotta be very cold. Here's my vitamins. Oh my goodness. I feel like I need a break. I just made my kitchen real dirty. Like it's just dirty right now. Everything. Everything. There's some pans here that I need to clean. So even me, I get yucky. I feel yucky cleaning this one. Even I sometimes don't want to do dishes. I love home life. I like being at home and doing home stuff. It's what I love to do. Just being at home. Just enjoying being at home. Quiet. It's quiet. Nobody's yelling at me. Just that. That's what I love. I'm a quiet person in my life. I like quiet tea. I don't like stress. I just like being quiet. It's suddenly fun to quiet here. Super easy. Yeah, how long does it take to get your gloves on? To clean up. Sometimes the glove doesn't fit, even if it doesn't fit, you must acquit, and the glove did not fit. That O.J. Simpson case, man. The jury was told if the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. Of course, O.J. must have tried to make it look like the glove doesn't fit. I would. Yeah. Yeah, the things they do for us. Guys, like all my videos. I only have 6 likes. You don't like my video? You only gonna give me 6 likes? You. This is what I don't like about myself. I love myself, don't get me wrong. I do love me. But sometimes when I cook, I forget that I'm cooking and I leave and my pants will burn. Like really burn. And I don't even know how to clean this. And I don't wanna buy pants because I don't have a job. What am I gonna do? It's really hard to clean pants like this. I need to buy something. It's really hard to take off like the pan when it's kind of like dark inside. Very hard to clean. I I mean, I'm not, there's nothing I can do. I just have to leave it that way until I figure out, what to do with it. Serious. This is why I love juicing. Because I don't have to worry about forgetting like something in the school. I probably should not say this because I'm a tenant. Nobody might want me to rent from them. They hear me say this, like you forget that you have stuff on the floor. I don't know. I guess I can be a little bit of an absent-minded person. Everybody has their own quirks. I guess that's mine. Oh, I need a dishwasher, but this house that I live in is designed for people who are living in like the 1800s. When Orange County was like all farm. Life, like being in the house and life at home, things have to be done, and they are constantly. People don't realize that when you're at home, things are continuously getting done. Like life is not like life is not slow. Dishes are constantly getting dirty, dishes are constantly getting clean. Things are clogging, they need unclogging. It's like, it's really not like just like being at home watching TV. Like things are just getting done. And when you're the only one doing it, it's real work. Takes time and hours of your life. And people think they don't need to pay their wives to stay at home. You need to pay your wife to stay at home. Now you should go get a job. Why is she at home not getting paid? You think it's not a job to raise your kids? It's a real job to raise children. Anyone staying at home should be paid. They're not just at home. They're constantly working, taking care of business. It is abusive to not give your wife money when she's at home caring for her kids. Girls, that's why I don't go to being a single mom. I don't want to be a single mom unless something happens to my husband and I'm just trusting that person. It's not easy, and a lot of people don't want to blend families. Oh my head stuff just came out. My hair. I'm having cornrows in my hair. And I'll be making the Ayurvedic hair products. I'm waiting for my teams to come so that I can make the oil for the Ayurvedic hair growth routine. I've got products. I'm just waiting on the bottles to store the product after I made it. And then we can blend the herbs. We can, warm the oils and put them in boxes so that we can put these hydrotherapy products. I think you guys are gonna love it because it's all homemade. Life at home is fun. Oh, when you're not doing all the cleaning. If I had money, I'd do all these things and I'd have somebody come and do the cleaning and probably do the prepping. Oh, but sometimes you gotta do everything by yourself. It's just the way life goes. This one. Ooh, guys, so more money. Oh my God, the woman. I'm going to put this in bath there and it has water. And I'm dripping water everywhere. And it's not on. But let me see. The system is coming off. Good. It's come a long way from the blending space. It's come a long way. Oh. I'm always having these drying towels where they really kind of dry and they're all clean and dry. I'm always working on clean towels. Brenda, this side is clean. It's close really clean. Uh-oh. I have burnt clothes here. Really good. Okay, they didn't pay me, but this OXL thing is really good. It smells good. I've had people say that, it smells good, and I probably have gotten used to how it smells, but yeah, my friends who don't know what I use for cleaning, when they come, they say, oh, this smells good. I use collagen peptides. They're really good for, I hear they're good for nails and hair. So I put them in my tea. Actually, I put them through my tea, the one that I was taking today. Yeah, I know, someone told me on this chart that I should get Shilajit. This has like 84 trace minerals. I just got this one on Amazon. It has, did you see it? Here it says 85 like trace minerals. Shilajit is a good minerals. Sometimes you are mineral deficient. This one has 85 of them. This comes from the Himalayas. Pretty good. Good stuff, you know. On my channel, I like to tell you stuff that's going to be helpful. You need to start looking into. Oh. Pretty good. Go there. Okay, so I buy alkaline water from the market, and I put them in these old jars like this ones. Just gonna wash them, I guess. I hate when I go places and they have like a dirty cooker, and then they want to serve me food from that kitchen. I'm like, hell no. I'm not eating nothing from your disgusting. Like, no. Some people have dirty kitchens, and then they expect that you're going to eat from there. No. I remember one time I used to clean houses, and I went to this house, and like, it was a Chinese couple. Their cooker just had oils and oils and oils. Like I'm like, what? Like, when was the last time you cleaned your kitchen? Oh, dang. What was the last time? I know cleaning is not the best thing for everyone, but I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So, this thing here is dirty. So, my cucumber juice made a mess. It made a mess, and like this whole rag is now dirty. It needs to be cleaned because of that. And my carpet is also dirty. like, wait a minute, girl. I don't even know what that means, but it's something from Kenya. It's something Kenyan. They say pere pepe mayaya. It's a song. I don't even know what it says, but it's a funny thing to see. Oh, clothes are dirty. Sometimes I don't like the vacuum. It's too loud. Sometimes there can be too much noise going on. Oh my goodness, this room is mine. It's probably the worst thing to clean it. Okay, sometimes the vacuum cleaner is a little noisy. Sometimes old school rooms are just the best. High voltage joined us. What's going on? Home life is fun. I like home. Being at home, doing home stuff. You know, if I could get paid to do this, I'd just get paid to do this. It's kind of fun. I like being quiet, having a quiet life. Life be like, wait a minute. Ooh-wee. You gotta clean your houses. You gotta clean your houses. So I'm done with my kitchen. I feel so good. Look at how clean it is. Look at how clean it is. You thought it was a joke? Look, it's clean. This is what gives me joy. Being at home, cleaning, having fun, not thinking about life and its problems and the bad politics in. You know, where the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. It's a lot of work. Take this piece back. I'll probably still need to vacuum this place. Still need to vacuum. Sometimes I wonder if I'm tired or I'm just lazy. But you've been on my life. Like I've been doing that. I don't know. I've been live, but I haven't really. Huh. I don't have a thought. No. I'm in my closet right now. Wait. Hey. Okay. I don't see my tablecloth. Maybe it's somewhere I left it. I don't know. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it is. But that I need to put a new tablecloth on that table because you know things do the got some mess here because the juice fell on this. And it can't stay there. So I gotta do something. Kind of a little bit of a mess. The cucumber juice, when I was making it, it just fell on this thing. Oh, it's good. Like the sound. I kind of like the sound. Ooh, my hair fell again. My headband fell out. At home, you gotta do lots of things. You gotta recycle. Got to recycle this. It's a lot of work. That's why I keep fit. It's a lot of work. Look at all those trash cans just lined up right there. Life is good. I'm always on the go. It never keeps stopping. It's like I'm high on cocaine. My life. It's like I'm high on something. One thing after the other. Okay, so these are dirty and my house is clean right now. See how dirty they are? Because of all the grass. If I walk in the house with this, it will make everything dirty. Okay, this is one thing. It will irritate you if you're not American. Americans go into their house with their shoes on, and you have to tell them, like, shoes are not allowed. If you don't, even when they see shoes outside, they walk inside into your house with shoes, and they can see that nobody else has shoes on, and they still walk inside your house with shoes on. Can you imagine? Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be that person. Learn manners. Learn etiquette. Just learn manners and etiquette. It'll take you a long way in life. Okay. I feel like my boobs are out because they are kind of like, it's cold and my nipples are showing. Cannot have to hide that because this is not Pornhub. This is actually my house. That's too much. That's too much. Okay. Laundries keep going. Now I need to dry things. So my laundry is kind of weird because I have to get this thing outside for my drying. Oh, looks like a snake. I want to show you. I want to show you. It looks like a snake. You see this? This pipe here has to go outside for me to dry my clothes. The most weird thing. Until I get it fixed. That's how this works. So this hose for drying, it goes all the way out so that I can dry my clothes. Life in America can be hard. I'm just joking. But it's noisy. That's why I didn't want to do it earlier. It just gets noisier. Sometimes things around here get noisy. The airplanes, the dryer, the washer, the fridge, the cars outside the freeway. It's just sometimes like you're looking for serenity and peace and quiet. But it's not there. It's not out there. It's so clean. I just feel nice. But it's clean and I did my cooking. So good. So good. When it comes to lamb, like I'm the easy. It's the easiest thing to just cook because you kind of don't need much. I want to show you. You gotta get some lamb. I don't do much with it. I know. It's lamb. Just put some salt. This is how I'm used to doing. I'm not used to. I don't put much on the lamb. To be honest. Why? I guess I'll need to take this one out. Oh, it's just right there. I'm looking. I'll be right back. Ooh, I hope we got the brown. I hope we got the brown finish. We got it. We got it. So, some oregano. Rosemary. I like putting rosemary as well. Slim, you're watching while you work. That's cool. Yeah, making some lamb. So I haven't even finished the tea that I made this morning, so I'm just gonna warm it up. I mean, that song is in my mind. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's in my mind. made this morning. I'll probably go get some, what do you call it? I'll probably get some raisins and some cranberry and put it all here, because who doesn't have that? And like put some scoop here. Look at that. That looks good, right? See it? That's lamb. Pretty cool. That's really good. Right. I'll lower the heat. Let it do its thing. But I'm kind of hungry. So I'll go for my go-to nuts. Nuts and yogurt. Yeah, looks cute. Really good. This will keep you feeling like you have something in your system. You know? Nuts and yogurt. And with nuts, I just kind of like to put them here. Because, you know, nuts, I can have them anytime. Anytime I'm feeling like hungry, nuts are a good thing to come to, like easy quick. And that way I don't have to go for bread or candy. I protect my gut and I protect my teeth. That's how you live older. Older. As I get older, I want to have all my teeth. All of them. Okay, I don't have all my teeth. They removed more or less. Two of my teeth back. You know, that's because I didn't have wisdom to protect my teeth. But now I'm really trying. Nice. Alright, so I have my tea. And then I'll take my collagen peptide. I can mix it here. With the vitamins. Somebody told me to buy this Shilajit. This has trace minerals. So I also like to take it. I'll put it in my tea. Kind of just, it's a black thing, It doesn't have the best taste. Look at it. It looks like honey. I just put it in my tea. And I started this. Yeah, I started inside. Okay, it's looking good. You know, it's my little. Still cooking very slowly. Hey, like my video. So yeah. So what time is it right now? I'm having breakfast right now. Mmm. This is good. Walnuts, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. I got my marine collagen peptides. I got this shilajit thing that you guys told me that's from the Himalayas that's supposed to be good for the brain. Mm-mm. So good. Okay, let me see what books we can talk about. You know, I was reading this book about the Holy Spirit the other day. It was written by Billy Graham. People say the signs of the Holy Spirit are miracles. Um, I don't know. I think every day is a miracle. But as far as healing people, I haven't seen a miracle. I've seen people who want to scam other people. That's my take. You witnessed a miracle, a healing miracle. Somebody was crippled and then they started walking. Let us know in the chat below, because quite frankly, I haven't seen anything like that. Oh wow, I'm reading something I wrote here when I was reading this book, Aware. Sometimes I write notes on my book. So these notes came from this book. And it's talking about integration in the brain. And okay, let me first do this. I think my lamp is done. It looks good. I think it's quite done. Off with that. So anyway, these are the notes that I wrote about being aware. I said, so in mental health they say when somebody is traumatized, the brain stops linking. It becomes hyper-focused. It stops linking other parts of the brain. It kind of really stops connecting the dots. So integration is when the brain starts to integrate itself into like a whole, which is where healing from trauma comes from, is through integration of the brain. So it says, being aware means linking differentiated parts of the brain. This is called integrated information theory of consciousness, and proposes that at some point the linking of different parts of the brain is needed for awareness of something to arise. So let's say somebody stabbed you in the foot. There has to be some linking of the brain, of different parts of the brain to come together, so that the brain can understand that somebody stabbed you in the foot. So for example, the eyes do not see what the mind does not know. So if you, let's say you have a serial killer in front of you and you're not aware of who they are, you will not be able to perceive danger. Because the brain is just not linking that person that is in front of you with serial killer information. So there's no conscious, you're not conscious of this person being a serial killer, because you're not kind of linking these different parts. So awareness actually arises when we make linkages, when we link things together. That's when awareness happens. Kind of interesting, right? So between two or different parts. So just think about the brain. Like awareness will happen in the brain if the brain is able to integrate and link different kinds of information together. That is how awareness happens in the brain. So using attention, we develop awareness. That's why when you hear a lot of people saying, like, what's the biggest superpower you have? And they tell you, focus, focus is your biggest superpower. They're not lying to you. It's because we develop awareness by what we pay attention to and to different aspects of the mind. So, for example, if you want to live like a long, happy, successful life, you really need to know things about, the brain and how the brain works better. So, the capacity of the brain to strengthen its physical structure is important, and the capacity of the mind to train the brain is the basis of the notion that where attention goes, neurofiring flows, and where neuroconnections flows, and where neurofiring goes, neuroconnections grow. If you watch my videos on mental health, I keep telling you that it's just developing neuroconnections. You really have to have awareness of different things in life for you to be intelligent and aware about life. And that goes into a lot of mental health. You can separate mental health from not understanding your environment. So I'm looking at the notes that I wrote. And here I say attention and awareness are mental processes that enable the mind to shape the brain in integrative ways that strengthen the mind itself. Using consciousness, we can cultivate the structure of the brain in helpful ways. Mind, brain, related are not the same. So the mind and the brain, even if they are related, the mind is not the brain. And a lot of people make the mistake of thinking that the brain is the mind. And if you want to understand mental health, you have to understand that the mind and the brain, they're totally different things. Intermind, the mind's subjective experience is not the same as neurofiring. So the intermind, let's say for example, right now we have a relationship between me and the viewer. We have a mind that helps us work together. Now that's kind of like a relationship. We call it the intermind. It's interactive. It's the intermind. But it's not the same as the neurons in your brain that are connecting with each other. It's a totally different thing. So the brain and the mind, they are different. Inner sensations of the mind, they are very different. So when we see the deeply intertwined nature of our social sense of reality, our intense identity in ways like we are conscious. So let me see what I was writing here. Even the private inner practice of the mind, of the wheel of awareness. Okay, so the wheel of awareness is something else that I've probably not discussed in my videos. So how do you develop like interconnectedness? Like if you want to heal your mind, how do you develop that interconnectedness? That interconnectedness happens, for example, during meditation. Here the book says when we experience a wide open, expansive awareness, when we shift our mind into timelessness, away from time, we start connecting with people and with things beyond the boundaries of our bodies. Others say they felt joy and love. So if you want to heal your, like from trauma, from being too hyper-focused into being integrated, that's what meditative practices do. They shift your awareness into expansiveness and into more timelessness. That's what psychedelics do too. We open wide other possibilities. So from being singular focus to being expansive. So linking integration connection is needed to become aware. I will get something from that. That if you want to have a more integrated brain, and the more integrated your brain is, the more conscious you are. It has to do with what you focus on, because where attention goes, energy flows. And when energy flows, those are the neural connections that you're going to create. And you only are able to be conscious depending on the level of neural connections that you create in your brain. So practices like awareness shift you from being narrowly focused to being more expansive, and they help you create better neural connections in your brain. This is how it works. Interesting. So, well, guys, thanks for tuning in today. We had a lot of fun, and I'll see you live tomorrow. Now I get to go do some other things that I like to do. Okay, love you.